Look there, rainbow, very nice. Get a screenshot with that. Kind of. A little bit. Yeah, I got some nice rain shafts going on out there. Yeah, they definitely got some rain. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're back at it with more Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and today we're doing something really special. We're going to be flying the A330 by Headwind that you can find over on flightsim.to. We are currently at a very, very nasty, messy Brize Norton right now in the UK. We're flying out of Royal Air Force Base Brize Norton, and as you can see, the weather is absolutely horrid. We're going to be flying their air tanker. This thing is called, it's the tanker version of the A330 that they have. It's called the Voyager. I think I've seen referenced as a KC-2 as well. This plane doesn't have all the air tanker stuff. It doesn't have the boom. It doesn't have the drogues and the tanks and all that. It's purely just delivery, but it still looks really nice. And it gives us a little flexibility as far as what we can do with this plane. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly from Brize Norton up to Prestwick and land there. It's going to be a really quick flight. It's actually based on a real life one that I found on a FlightAware, where one of the real life RAF A330s, one of the missions that they flew. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop in the airplane and we'll get going. All right, we've got track IR going. I think everything is set. Altimeter's set, flaps are set for takeoff. All right, let's go ahead and go. Knock the brakes off, crack the throttle, we'll take the runway and get out of here. I want to hurry up and get above these clouds. This is why we're not looking at the plane too much right now. Once we get airborne, we'll take a better look at her, but I've flown her a few times. She flies pretty nice. She's not bad, especially for a freeware aircraft. Once again, you know, this is a free aircraft. She flies pretty nice. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not an Airbus guy. I never have been. I'm not. They're completely foreign to me. This is the first A330 that I have ever flown in any sim. Like, I'm not an Airbus guy. So it's definitely foreign to me. Come on and get over there. I got like full deflection trying to get the nose around. All right, there we go. Now she's kind of getting where she needs to be. All right, let's go ahead and open the throttle and get going. She definitely feels like a heavy airplane on the controls. There's no doubt about that. That's one of the things I've always noticed about aircraft over the years is like some of the bigger ones not really being able to truly feel the mass. To feel like you're flying a heavy aircraft, and this plane definitely does that. All right, let's go ahead and get the nose up. There we go, we're off. All right, this is going to be a little tricky because we got to do this purely by instruments here. Wow, it is so bad. The weather is so bad. It is socked in like no tomorrow here. We are going by the ASCOT call sign. I think that's what they do. I think it's the RRR prefix and the ASCOT call sign. Let's go ahead and do that. Selected airspeed. And let's get flaps up the rest of the way. I don't know anything about flying this plane. I really don't. Like I said, I'm not an Airbus guy. Now that we're over 2,000 feet, I think we can start going with the autopilot here. And we'll climb to 12,000 and we'll proceed on course. And what a messy, messy, crappy day. Like, this is the worst day to fly. Shouldn't be this bad in Prestwick though, so that's good. All right, really quick, as we are cruising along, I wanted to pull up Little Nav map and kind of give you guys an idea of where we're flying. So here we are taking off out of Brize Norton. We'll fly up to a fix called Niton, and then Monty, and then Noken, and then we'll hit the POL VOR and Nippy at I think this is a standard arrival into Prestwick and Nippy. and then TRN VOR, and then finally make our arrival into Prestwick. I've got it set up for ILS 1-2. I'm not sure how that's going to work out because sometimes what you see, the weather you see externally is different from what you get in the sim. So, all right, we finally reached our cruise altitude of 24,000 feet. We're at 320 knots. And we'll just enjoy the view, hopefully. I don't think we're going to have much to see out there, to be honest. I really don't. It is a really super messy day in the UK right now. There we go. As we proceed north, we're starting to kind of get some breaks in the weather, so it's not too bad. As we go along. Right now we're coming up on the Noken waypoint, and that's going to be just south of Chester. And Chester is going to be south of Liverpool, so that's the area that we're getting into right now. What a beautiful bird, right? I really dig this airplane. As soon as I saw that the A330 was available for FS2020, I started looking for ways to utilize the aircraft, and I found this this livery, you know, for the Royal Air Force, and I was like, well, that kind of goes along with our theme of doing a lot of military stuff, and I had to grab it. Like, it gives you a lot of possibilities as far as what you can do with this plane, apart from the normal cattle hauling that you do in the airliner version. So, you know, we can fly between bases, we can fly off the beaten path, that kind of stuff. So really cool plane to grab and jump in. It really makes me want to have a KC-135. I would absolutely love a KC-135 in FS2020. That plane doesn't get the credit that it deserves. It is a workhorse. It is a workhorse for United States Air Force. It has been for decades. Decades. I saw a video of one the other day landing at Tampa International Airport for whatever reason, I don't know, but a plane spotter made a video of one landing there. The plane, that particular serial number for that KC-135 was 61 years old. Is that not incredible? Or what? A 61-year-old airframe still flying. So the KC-135 would be an awesome plane to fly. Absolutely, I would love it. But, you know, this A330 kind of fills in as well. I wish there's a way you could, like, take extra geometry and, like, parent it to the aircraft apart from making it one mesh. So, you know, it would allow you to put, like, antennas and the tanks and things, the drogues and stuff like that on the aircraft. They don't have to be functional. I don't need them to be functional, but it'd be nice to have them on there. All right, there you go. There's Liverpool down below. We'll be making our arrival into Prestwick before you know it. All right, there we go, making our turn over to Pole Hill VOR. Turning direct, what is our next waypoint? Rival. We'll head for Rival, 17 nautical miles out. This is a really quick flight. It's not very long at all, which I like. I wanted quick flights in A330. That's another reason why I went to the Royal Air Force air tanker, because also something that they do in this plane that you don't generally see in airline flights is touch and goes. You can find videos on YouTube of the A330 air tankers doing touch and goes at Prestwick. Evidently they like to go up there and do that. So maybe we can do that sometime as well. It's really good practice flying such a big heavy aircraft. All right, so we're descending down to 7,000 feet to cross a PKS 40 at 7K, and we have to cross also at below 210 knots. So we're gonna cross at 200 knots, got some speed brakes out. We'll be over that in just a second, and then we'll start setting up for our arrival. We'll be landing on runway 12, ILS 12. The winds are out of 201 degrees, so that's the most favorable runway for us. And it looks like the weather is kind of nasty towards Prestwick. Like there's some storms or something building up, or some rain or something going on over there. Like maybe some rain. Look there, rainbow, very nice. Get a screenshot with that. Kind of. A little bit. Yeah, I got some nice rain shafts going on out there. Yeah, they definitely got some rain. There is a spot of precipitation out there. A little bit. Let's see what it looks like towards Prestwick. Yeah. We'll see. All right, now we're finally getting set up for final. We had to do a little maneuvering because for whatever reason, when I put the plane on approach mode prior to intercepting the localizer, it just automatically turned its own runway heading, and we were at least probably a good mile or two offset from the runway. So I have no clue as to why it did that, but we're going to wait until we're like on top of the localizer before we do approach mode. We got some bad weather, got some rain coming down. I can't get the wipers to work on this plane. I don't know if I guess they don't work. We're slowed down to 180 knots. We're up to, what flap setting we have now? What is that, 5? 2, okay, flaps 2. I told you I'm a Boeing guy. I don't know. I don't know on these. We're pretty dang close to intercept. Yeah, okay, it's tracking okay now. We'll blow through it a little bit, but I think we'll be all right. She's descending for the localizer. Or I mean, she's descending for the glide slope. And there's Prestwick directly in front of us.
2,500.
A little bit high for this approach. I hope she works out for it. We'll see. Full speed on back to 170. All right, it looks like she's going to grab it. Weird, I didn't hear the outer marker when we crossed it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. There we go. Okay, I thought we'd already crossed it prior. I guess not.
1,000.
Go ahead and go full flaps. And let's get track R lined up a little better there. And let's get the autopilot off. All right, we'll give this a try, guys. Let's do braking to max and arm the spoilers. Come on, there we go.
500. 400.
Oh, we're off a little bit here. Hopefully we'll be able to get it straightened up a little bit.
300. 200. 100.
Pick the nose around.
40.
Here.
30. 20. Retard. 5.
Oh. Bit of a bounce. All right, though. There we go. We got her down. First time in the A330. So she didn't do the bounce to the right, which was kind of interesting, but we did have a bounce on that. That whole approach was really, really unstable because I didn't set my brakes or my spoilers. I didn't arm my spoilers, so when I was heads down messing around with that stuff, we wound up getting off the localizer a little bit, and then that kind of jacked things up from there. But, you know, lesson learned. Good to have checklists, even in flight sims, right? Anyway, guys, welcome to Prestwick. I think we'll be doing some more in this plane. We'll do some more in it. And maybe do some touch and goes. Maybe do some pattern work like I've seen them do on videos here at Prestwick. I think that would be kind of fun and interesting to do, do touch and goes in such a big airplane. It is doable, though. I mean, they do it. Beautiful. Beautiful here in Prestwick. I like it. The weather gives it a dramatic flair. All right, anyway, guys, I don't know where to park this thing. There is one particular ramp that they do seem to park all the military aircraft out at Prestwick. I'm just not sure where that's at. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the A330, if you've tried it out, if you like the Royal Air Force version of it. I think it's something definitely different to do in sim. Anyway, with all that said, we'll catch you guys in the air next time. Peace.